just done a little bit of 360 with Kenneth. He didn't like it. Right, we are on a little walk that you've seen. Well, we've been on before, so we're just literally going out for a little walk with Kenneth, aren't we?
We've just come through Bakewell and we had to stop for about 15 minutes because they're filming. So it's right interesting to know what they film.
It is.
And I've been trying to Google it, but I can't find anything. They look very interesting.
Goodbye. Kenneth's got his ball. We're going to go for a walk. See you in a minute.
We're in Froggit. We're in Froggit, that's where we are. Froggit. In the Middle Ages, the village was low-lying and damp and known for its abundance of frogs. It was named Froggcott, a shortened version of Frog Cottage. Over the years, it became Froggit.
Here, we've lost Kenneth's ball. Watch yourself, Mrs. B.
This'll be... Oh.
Careful.
Ooh. Ooh.
Careful.
He's come down now. Go and get it. Go on.
This way, Kenneth. Right, give me your hand.
Oh, no. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yay. Yay.
Oh, well done. Does Bonneville any updates on the boat?
We've got some really good fires. We've had some really good fires, and the stove is really brilliant.
What?
I don't know. What sort of updates? Like the roof?
I've finished the roof, or the first part of the roof, and I've run out of time, but it's okay for the winter. I think what Mrs. Bonneville was saying, we've had a few nice fires in on the stove. We've tested it, and we will probably give you a little bit more of an update in a moment when we're back on the boat regarding the stove.
And I get to sit in the hot spot in the boat, which is brilliant.
It's like our marriage, a hot spot. Goodbye. And also, folks, this particular part of the walk behind us, there are some splendid properties with some wonderful back gardens that, well, basically come right down here, look to the river, which is just behind us. Wonderful properties. As I say, it's a place called Froggit.
And got electric fence.
You've got an electric fence.
So we're not going to touch it and try it away.
No, don't push yourself into it, Mrs. B.
Don't.
There you go, folks. That's just a little shot of the river where we are. I say time of filming this, it's a Sunday morning. It's about, I don't know, 10 o'clock. And we've got it to ourselves. As I say, up there are the houses, beautiful properties, but there are ominous electric fences. As you can see, look. Attention. Electric fence. They don't want you in there, which is fair enough, I suppose. It's private property. Oh, Kenneth. Look at that. Bless him. Yeah, the whole walk today takes... How long, Mrs. B?
Oh, it's not long, probably about 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's not far at all. Lovely. Can you just see through the trees there, that bridge? That's where we're going to be going over in a minute. Yeah, it is. It's a lovely, lovely walk. Look at him. Bless him. This is B doing a dog voice. Well, we've just found out that our little dog likes flapjack, so we're debating whether we can just make up some flapjacks with some oats and whatever.
I'm going to check it out. I'm going to Google it to see if it's all right for him to, if you can make a doggy version.
Yeah, obviously no raisins and things like that for obvious reasons. But
just some rolled oats and stuff.
Yeah.
And I know you can give a dog honey, so we'd use honey rather than syrup.
Just thinking that's a nice shot, look, with the post box in the background and Kenneth look begging. Content is king on this channel as always.
Oh, he's just spilt his water. And now he's drinking it. So what he's done is, I gave him really fresh, clean water in there. He's tipped it over, so it's gone onto the road, and now he's drinking it from the road. That's like cats. Cats always do that, don't they? Drink from puddles.
He's been a right teenager today. Anyway, right, we all pick back up. We're having a little explore around this beautiful little village. We think most of it's holiday cottages, but it is wonderful.
Let me just show you a lovely view from over this wall that we're looking at. I'll just clip that in. It's a beautiful view. It's looking out over Grindleford, over towards Grindleford.
And then back down to the side of the river, folks, where we can let our little fur baby off. It's a beautiful walk. Just down there, pointy finger, that's where we picked the path back up next to the river. So time of filming this, it's actually the 2nd of October. And it's wonderful. The weather is wonderful. It's a lovely little stretch for our little fur baby and our big fur baby to go in the water.
This is where your wellies come in, you see.
Yes, I don't know where I've put my wellies. I would have been in there. I'm going to see if he wants to swim. Hey, bless him.
Comments below. Anybody that's had a golden retriever or got one, what age did yours swim?
Yes, good point.
Because he just doesn't swim. I'm sure he can, but he doesn't know that he can.
Yes.
He only sort of like paddles and sits down.
He likes eating. Let me zoom in. There you go, look, he likes eating branches.
Yeah.
That's what Kenneth does. Does it rather well.
That's his thing. That's his thing that he does.
Oh, bye heck, folks. I'm going to flip the camera around in a minute. There's a couple of folks swimming in the river. Oh, respect. I hope they've got wetsuits on. I don't think they have, though. I hope they have. Right, yeah, so let's just flip the camera around and show you. Wow, very, very brave. There you go, folks. Can you see? Pointy finger. Oh, there. Obviously, I shouldn't. Well, it's not that I shouldn't be filming. You can't even see them, but there are folks swimming. It's a good job we weren't videoing then, because Mrs. Bonneville said something that definitely would not have been allowed on YouTube. And I think she's now remembering what she's just said. Honestly, we can't tell you. Goodbye. We've now recovered from what Mrs. Bonneville said in terms of Chris can't tell you.
We can't tell you, can we?
No, we can't.
If you see us on the marina or something and you want to know what I said, I can tell you, but I can't.
We would have been banned.
And it was done innocently.
Yes, it was. Right. There you go. We've turned the camera around. There's our little fur baby. He's looking at the two swimmers in the water, thinking, why can't I swim? As you can see by the weather, it's been very, very kind to us today again.
Can I just point this out to you? Look at that swing there. So tempting.
No, you're not going swinging.
So tempting.
You're not going swinging. They are swimming in the river. They have actually got wetsuits on, but whew, respect. Chris Evans, the radio DJ over in the UK, had a little bit of a campaign about having a 30-second cold shower a couple of years ago, and I used to have them every single day for 20 odd years, 30 years. Absolute brilliant, but swimming there, no. Oh, folks, I don't know if you can see, wherever Mrs. B is, Kenneth is, he is such a little mum's boy. He really is. And that's lovely, because she's definitely the leader of the pack. She really is. I don't know if the little Donny is capturing that, but they're playing with stones together. But she really is the leader of the pack. Now then, folks, I've dared Mrs. B. Never dare Mrs. B. I've dared her to walk to the other side. Kenneth will follow. Mrs. B, if it's too deep, come back. Is that your new home? Where are you, Mrs. B?
We're on Charbella and I'm in the hot seat. It's the best seat in the house. If you remember back to a few vlogs ago, I think it's when we did the walk with the family. We went to IKEA and Mr. B was really excited because he was getting his chair from IKEA, his rocker with his stool. And the thing is, it's in such a hot place, he can't bear to sit here.
No.
So this is my spot now, right next to the fire.
And you can see it glowing. And then this is where I sit, folks. I sit down there with Kenneth, pointy finger. No, I sit on the sofa. Well, I lie on the sofa. Right. Mrs. Bonneville, carry on roasting.
Yes, I'm having a San Miguel.
All the brands are available.
Yes, it's Friday evening, so I'm going to chill out in front of this wonderful fire.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
They're not naked. Would we get away with filming if they were naked?
No,
Should we film them?
Well, yeah, we're right.
Favourite things in the whole world there, look. Kenneth and his stick. I mean, Kenneth and Mrs. B. Goodbye.
Oh, Kenneth. Oh, that would have been YouTube gold. That was not set up, I promise you. You all right, love? Oh, God.
It's a beautiful view.
Goodbye, my arm's hurting. Goodbye.